Okay, here we got a 1975 F100. Pretty straight truck. Got this little thing going here. Motor's locked up on it. That's what the valve train looks like. Points are missing. Carburetor's freed up. Body looks really good. Pretty clean interior. I don't really see too much rust anywhere on the truck. A little bit of wear in the seat. Biggest CB radio I've ever seen in my life. Good dash pad. Factory air. 85,527 miles. Automatic. Got a trailer brake controller. Yeah, that says a FM transmitter. Factory radio. Dual tanks. Good headliner. Still has all I assume to be factory decals on it. Topper on it, camper shell, whatever you want to call it. Looks like it was last tagged in 2005, so truck's been off the road for 18 years. Ranger trim package. Has all of its trim. Drip rails look good. Roof looks good. It was sitting in a barn for a while. A cargo light up there. Dual antennas. Pretty good looking old truck. Let's take a look underneath the power barn. Bumpers in the back, radiators in the back, 360 FE V8. Carb's not locked up. I thought the points were taken off of it, but then I seen this no spark box over here. Pull the valve cover off it. Looks pretty crusty, but it's solid. I mean, I don't see any rust anywhere on this truck. Even as far as the paint goes, it's about the only spot I see. This should be a good one to clean up, get back on the road. This video is sponsored by Brunt Workwear. My tools are the most important part of my business. Without them, I couldn't accomplish most of the work that I do. The most used tool I own might surprise you, my workwear. We often forget that a good pair of work boots is essential in keeping us working and working effectively. That's why I need work boots that can work as hard as I do, that can keep my feet comfortable for long hours in the shop and aren't going to add any unnecessary knee or back pain to my day. That's why we've teamed up with Brunt Workwear. They are a USA-based company that has high-performing workwear at honest prices. Made from quality materials designed specifically with a blue-collar worker in mind. They offer durable work boots and apparel for both men and women. selling directly to you online, no middleman, with free and fast shipping and free returns. They have a variety of styles depending on your needs and activities. Their boots even come in regular and wide width. I chose the Marin composite toe boot. I've been wanting to try the flat sole style, and I need the composite toe for safety. These boots come with 2 insoles, so you can choose your level of comfort, which I thought was a nice feature. I've had these boots for about 3 weeks now, and so far they've been holding up really well for me. So if y'all would like to try out Brunt Workwear for yourself and get $10 off your first purchase today with a 30-day risk-free trial, please go to bruntworkwear.com/discount and use code SouthernRevival10. I'll put a link in the description below as well. Now back to the video. Alright, get the 75 here. The motor does not turn easily by the crank. I didn't want to force it. It's been sitting a long time. Carburetor's not locked up. That's good. Pull the valve cover off and it's definitely seen better days. So I'm gonna soak it down with mystery oil. I'll do the same on this side. And I've already sprayed spark plugs down with PB Blaster overnight. So I'm going to pull those out and I'm going to put some mystery oil down the cylinders as well. And then see if I can get this to free up. Well, let's see what happens here.
But, I mean, do we want to risk it here?
It comes off. I mean, get the heavy stuff, do the final detailing inside. Fun with that. Well, this is straight. Your wheels are straight. I can always move the rear end over with the jack or something.
Oh,
And it should fit. Should. Keyword. Yeah, just keep going where you're going.
yeah. Sorry, yeah, like 3 feet.
Well,
You think we can hand push it?
probably.
Or just hand push it the rest of the way? And I was on the brake. The brake was right.
That's good. For a change.
Yeah, because I put it in neutral like well before you backed into it, and I was just on the brake. So,
Well, I'd really like to jack it up with the jack.
and push it over a little bit.
Push the fucking rear end over.
Okay, well,
So
let's get it up first, and then
Okay.
you can push it over with
Well, here's a real wheel truck, so it don't come back. So just put it neutral. Nice
Okay.
little truck. You ready?
Ready?
Go. Oh yeah. All right, we're in. Right there's good.
That's good.
Yep. There, put it apart. Oh, this thing moves around pretty nice.
Yeah, it does. Holy smokes! It's easy peasy.
Yeah. Well, the jack is in the back of the truck. We'll try to get it over. Just, it'd be nice, you know. Good job. It's fucking weeds. I thought
Me
that thing. I was thinking about it like this morning. I was laying in bed. I was like, man. I was like, how am I gonna get this thing inside? Okay. Should be good.
Okay.
All right, we got the truck inside here. It does not turn freely by the crank. We already pulled one valve cover off. It does not look too good. And I'm gonna take this side off. See if that one looks like it has moisture like the other one. And start soaking it. And pull all these plugs out, soak those down. See if we get this freed up here. A skull for you. Took the liberty to take the back bolt out already. Ew. That is crusty. Wow. This is the worst I've ever seen. How is there that much crust up here? It's such a clean truck. Must be just Ford FE things, I guess. Here's the other side for comparison. This side is significantly worse. Here's this side for comparison. Already kind of cleaned up a little bit of the rust and start oiling it down, but I don't know. This side is really ugly. Wow. Yep. Well, I suppose it's a good thing I didn't start really cranking on the crank pulley with a bar, because all I would have done was just broke a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up and soak it down. I'll probably end up pulling off these rocker rails. All right, well, stay tuned. Let's see if I can get this thing unstuck without pulling any heads off or getting too crazy here. Driver's side plugs are out. They don't look too bad. I'll just clean them up, put them back in. Alright, I got all the plugs out. They all look pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of this mystery oil down the cylinders. Done it before, it seems to help. From the looks of the plugs, I'm hoping that the cylinders aren't rusted real bad. I don't have a borescope to take a look at them, so I'm just going to shove some of this down there, let it sit, and then I'll actually put a decent amount of leverage on that crank pulley. I might take the rocker arms off yet. I don't know if I want to do that just yet. I probably should. They're pretty crusty looking. I think it's messy now. Wait till you crank it over. And make sure you're not standing on the other side of this when you go to, if you hit it with a starter. I'm just going to bump it by hand. Well, if I run out, one of them's going to get ATF, so. Oh, it stinks. ATF? Yep, this one might be all the way down. Yep, that one took a half quart. I didn't know I had any more. Well, it should have looked a little bit better. Alright, I'll let it soak here for about an hour. And I figured I may as well start seeing if these rocker arms are seized up or if they're moving or what's going on with them. But as long as I don't hear a thud on there and I can visually see them moving, they might be okay. If not, I'm gonna bang off these 4 bolts on each head and take the rocker arm assembly out, take all the giant FE push rods out of there, probably put it in a big tote of evaporust, clean it up good, and then try getting the motor turned over. We'll see here. That's about it before I can reach back there on those ones, so great. Got this bracket here for the air conditioning. That's moving. It may sound like I'm really wailing on it, but I'm not. I gotta grab something else. Making a mess. I'll see if I can get these ones back here in the drinker side with this. Pretty tight on that side. I didn't really want to rip on this when I bought it. And I pulled the valve cover off and I really didn't want to rip on it. So most Fords should be 15/16. Still want to take it easy on it. The guy I bought it off did say he did try to start it, but he had dead battery and it went click. So I'm going to try to go backwards here, see if it does anything. I'm purposely not using a breaker bar. I guess I'll just have to be patient with it. I may take this side off. It does look pretty bad. This side really don't feel too bad. This side I've also soaked a little bit longer, so. Well, it sure is ugly in there. I'm not sure yet. The reason I really don't want to take them off is because these aluminum sections here, they were actually corroding up at the very top. I hate to take them off and then they're not good enough to put back on. All right, well, I'm gonna let it soak. Put some more mystery oil in it. See what that does. All right, so next morning, truck's been soaking, and put a bar on it here and see if it does anything. Looks like some of the mystery oil went down on some of the cylinders, so let's see if we got anything here. That's just tightening. Looks like one of those pretzel sticks. These keep getting worse. Suppose I should probably go look at that motor that guy's got. I don't know about this one. Look at this.
Oh, he's looking. What is that?
It's an animal skull. I found it inside the motor. Well, not inside.
That's how old that animal has been living in there?
Yeah.
It's its skull.
He died in there. Died right here on cylinder number 1.
Its grave is in a truck.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna get rid of this.
Its grave. It's right there.